Ever pondered on how the vibrant city-state of Singapore came to be? From a humble fishing village to a bustling metropolis, the history of Singapore is as rich and diverse as its culture. Once upon a time, legend has it that a prince from Sumatra founded Singapore. On landing on the island, he sighted an auspicious lion. Taking it as a good omen, he established a city, naming it Singapura, which translates to the Lion City. However, back then, Singapore was merely a small trading port, home to a few hundred indigenous Orang Laut people. The face of modern Singapore began to take shape in late 1818. Lord Hastings, the British Governor-General of India, appointed Sir Raffles to establish a trading station at the southern tip of Malay Peninsula. Upon discovering the island of Singapore, Raffles saw the potential for a useful port amidst its swamps and jungles. Thus, Singapore rapidly emerged as an essential center for commerce and British military forces. Following Penang and Malacca, Singapore became the third acquisition of the British East India in Malay. The British established a new trading post, attracting people from Europe, India, China, and Malaysia. By 1867, Singapore had grown significantly in population and was declared a crown colony under the rule of the British government. However, the tides turned in January 1942 when the Japanese overran Singapore. The British had no choice but to surrender the island, marking what Winston Churchill declared as the worst disaster and the largest capitulation in British history. The Japanese rule was a brutal one, with the execution of thousands of Chinese Singaporeans and a harsh impact on the economy and infrastructure. Finally, in August 1945, the Japanese surrendered to the British, yet Singapore continued to face challenges such as violence, looting, revenge killings, and a lack of basic amenities. The population suffered from issues like electricity and water supply, loss of harbor facilities at the Port of Singapore, and a shortage of food. Despite these hardships, Singapore has managed to rise from the ashes, transforming into the prosperous city-state we know today. The resilience and tenacity shown by its people are a testament to the indomitable spirit of this nation. Indeed, the history of Singapore is a tale of transformation, from a small fishing village to a global powerhouse.
Have you ever wondered how a small island nation, once a British colony, emerged from the ashes of World War II to become one of the world's most prosperous nations? This is the story of Singapore, a tale of resilience, determination, and strategic brilliance. Our narrative begins in the aftermath of World War II, a time when Singapore was grappling with economic instability, high unemployment rates, and a surge in commodity prices. A series of rebellious strikes broke out, leading to stoppages in transport and other essential services. Despite an economic turnaround by late 1947, the damage had been done. The British, once protectors, had lost the confidence of the Singaporean people, sparking a political awakening. As the 40s gave way to the 50s, anti-colonial sentiment grew. A multitude of groups and parties sprang up, their nationalist slogans echoing through the streets, calling for Merdeka, independence in the Malay language. The year 1945 marked a significant turning point as Singapore separated from Malaysia and began its journey towards independence. The formation of the People's Action Party in 1954 accelerated this process. By 1955, a new constitution was introduced, and in 1959, Singapore became a self-governing state under British rule. The charismatic Lee Kuan Yew, leader of the People's Action Party, assumed the role of Prime Minister. In August 1963, Singapore declared independence from British rule and joined the Federation of Malaysia. However, ideological conflicts between the Federation and the People's Action Party led to Singapore's departure from the Federation in 1965. On the 9th of August that same year, Singapore officially gained sovereignty. Yusof bin Ishak was sworn in as its first president, with Lee Kuan Yew continuing as Prime Minister. Despite the unsuccessful merger with Malaysia, Singapore's journey to independence had a triumphant ending. On the 9th of August 1965, Singapore emerged as an independent and sovereign democratic nation. Today, Singapore is a thriving multicultural country that honors its colonial and wartime past through monuments, museums, and memorials. Its ultra-industrialized society and bustling tourism industry are a testament to its success. The Port of Singapore is the world's busiest transshipment port, surpassing Hong Kong and Rotterdam. Its medical and culinary tourism industries have flourished, attracting millions of visitors annually. Singapore's banking sector and biotech industry have seen significant growth, and the nation is the 15th largest trading partner of the United States. The effectiveness of its early economic model is indeed commendable. So, from the ashes of World War II, through periods of economic instability, political awakening, and ideological conflicts, Singapore has risen to become one of the world's most prosperous nations. This is a testament to the resilience, determination, and strategic brilliance of its people. This is the story of Singapore's journey to independence.